Welcome to the You Heard podcast, your go-to for Miami Hurricanes football. Ben, Joe, Pope, and CB break down recruiting, hot topics, and game day action.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end. No, let's talk about this right now because he completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying like,
what are we talking about, son?
Get into the topic. I felt
Keeping it a buck.
Let me close these curtains real quick.
You heard.
Peoples, good evening, everyone, man. Thanks for joining me. As you can see, I'm solo dolo. You know, Ben is actually working. He works about, twice a month in a good month. Poke is doing Poke things, and CB is chilling in Houston, eating candy. It's just me, man. We vibing tonight. We're about 24 hours out. It's almost time to, you see it. Let me put the camera down a little bit, man. It's almost time to lace your boots up. You see the QR code in the upper left side of your screen, man. Scan that code, get you some merch. It's almost time, people. It's almost time, man. I'm vibing. We're going to vibe tonight. We're not going to get into the analytics. We're not going to get into the numbers. We've done that already, right? Every show, a million shows have gotten into that, right? Salute to everybody, man. Salute to my brother Flo and his Flow Network, man. Salute to Kane's Insight, D-Money, and Pete over there. They do a magnificent job. Salute to everybody who's doing content, man. Everybody who's doing content, Kane's content or whatever content you're doing. Salute. We just gonna vibe, answer some questions. Shout out to everybody in the chat. MJ Free, what it do, fellas? Go Canes and let's kick Ole Miss ass tomorrow. Absolutely. Juan, what's going on? Miami is healthy. Yes, at the right time, right? The right time. Kevin Williams, 907. It's all about you. That's right. All about that. Kevin, I'm excitingly nervous, even though it's not the correct. Nah, we get it. Everybody, you know what I mean? At this time, everybody, we get it. We understand. Brian, proud of our guys. Absolutely. Definitely proud, man. Definitely proud. Fresh, any portal updates. We'll talk about it a little bit, man. It's the portal is a fluid situation. What comes out report-wise certainly should be taken with a grain of salt right now. Because anything can happen. As you see with the Damon Williams situation, right? 4 days ago, we see a post saying that he re-signed with Washington, right? Everything is all on the up and up. Yesterday, we see that he's in the portal. Like, listen, man, we don't know. This portal situation is unhinged. There are no guardrails, so anything is possible. Anything is up. So getting updates on the portal is like, it really doesn't make any sense because things can change. I can tell you something that at 6:40 tonight and at 7:40, it'll be much different. So yeah, I think for Miami, we'll find out more this weekend. Definitely after the game. We'll definitely find out more. There should be some announcements happening after the game on some additions. Maybe some subtractions as well, but we'll definitely find out about some additions after the game. So yeah, man, we have no clue what's going on. Who the 8-1 Cali came, my guy. What's going on? Too much talking on the net. Come to absolutely do something. Do something. That's the mentality we gotta have, man. That's the mentality we all have. Rocky, what's going on, man? How's everything going? The victory tomorrow will dictate our portal situation somewhat. You know what I mean? Somewhat. It'll definitely move things along. Regardless, things will get moved along. Miami doesn't move at everyone else's pace, right? We already know. We've been here for years. Mario Cristobal, Coach Cristobal, salute to him and the rest of the staff. They don't move at every college football's pace. Coach Cristobal moves when he wants to move. He announces when he wants to announce. He's not rushing to get portal players in. We have a squad, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? We don't need 20 players. We didn't have 30 players move or leave. We haven't had that many players leave. There will be some more, but we've done over the years, what you can say is Coach Cristobal has done a great job at retaining players. We haven't lost that many impact players, right? The biggest surprise or impact, I would say, was probably Isaiah Horton, right? That was a shock. People weren't aware of that. But we do a good job, man. And retention is the biggest piece of all of this. And when you have a championship squad, listen, we in the Final Four. This is a squad Coach Cristobal has been building since he's been for 4 years, 4 or 5 years. So, we'll probably get 7 to 10 people in the portal, which is good. I think on a yearly basis, if you continue to recruit high school like Coach Cristobal does, then you don't need, and you develop those guys, you don't need to keep hitting the portal hard and spending all this money. Are you guys aware of the number that's being thrown around, the numbers that's being thrown around? It's like people who didn't even play for real are trying to get high 6 figures. The numbers are astronomical. And you don't want to be spending that, So yeah, this portal thing is crazy. Let's get some guys, man. Marine Kane, what's going on, man? Salute to you, man. Thank you for your service. What's good, Joe? One more game to take care of, and then yes, we all listen. Listen, I don't want to get ahead. I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves, man, because Ole Miss is Ole Miss. They're in the Final Four for a reason. I know people want to be like, this shouldn't be hard and blah, 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 blah. Listen, they're there for a reason. Like people, I believe a lot of people probably penciled in Georgia to make it. I don't know too many people who picked Ole Miss to beat Georgia. And Ole Miss is Georgia is kind of built like Miami, right? Talented, big along the lines of scrimmages, along the line of scrimmage. I'm sorry, and just a tough squad. They're kind of built like Miami, and Ole Miss kind of scored at will late in the game. Yes, Trinidad Chambliss got hot and was doing what he did, but it's not there's no gimme game. We're in the playoffs, man. We are in the Final Four. There's nothing that can be taken for granted with this. Rocky, Miami goes after productivity, not names. Names demand too many dollars. That's right. You gotta go. Listen, you gotta get the right fits. Keontae Scott wasn't a 5-star. Keontae Scott, by all accounts, had a down season at Auburn before he came over. You know what I mean? So Jacoby Thomas, yeah, he was probably in the mix to start at Tennessee, but he wasn't like the man, and it's not like he was a 5-star. And a lot of people, weren't checking for Jacoby. I'm talking fan wise, and in college football circles, of course, he was one of those guys. But you got to get the right fits. Keelan Marion, I remember when we got Keelan Marion. Oh my gosh, we getting a kick returner. He ain't gonna be able to play receiver. He's blah 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 blah. Now, one of the most productive receivers we have. If if it wasn't for Keelan Marion, we might not have been where we are now. He's done a lot. So it's about fit. Sharmar Brown, man, came from P5, or D2, one of them, lower level. Poiser, I'm not gonna hold you. First game, I was like, this game, the speed of the game at this level may be too fast for Poiser. Nah, one of the best safeties in the nation. So it's about fit. It's not about names all the time, and we're gonna hopefully hit. Look at this dude, man. This dude comes off of, chat. We was just vibing, and somebody just interrupted. The joint, so I'm gonna bring him on in. Oh, what up? You heard me back there? You heard what I was saying?
I heard it.
Oh,
I heard you talking shit.
My fault. My bad.
I heard you.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you heard me. I was just vibing with the chat. You know what I mean?
I heard you.
What's going on?
I heard you. No, I heard you. Yeah, I heard your jokes.
They look like you got. I look like Ole Miss Blue right there, doggy. Look like you Hotty Toddy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's going
on? Popping, family?
You looking Hotty Toddy out there, dog.
Hotty Toddy, dog. Right after this, I'm about to make a run to Canesware. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too far in it. I'm in the city.
You're not too far. You had a fantastic little spot right there, man. I see what's going on back there.
Salute to you.
That's my spot right there, man.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, man. We just vibing, man. I'm telling everybody, we just gonna vibe, man. We're not gonna go through the numbers and analytics and all of that. We've already done all that.
Yep.
We just gonna answer some questions and just vibe, man. We got about 24 hours until game time.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I mean? So who's nervous out here, man? How you feeling, man? How are you? Somebody said they're excitingly nervous.
That's just excited. I think that's exciting.
Yeah. So we it didn't make sense, but it makes sense to him, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I mean?
Sometimes
so
that's
how
all
you
that
feeling,
counts,
man? 24 hours until game time. How you feeling?
Man, let me tell you, I've said it many times on the show. I've had this like awkward calmness all year, bro, because of the foundation of this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready for it. 24 hours away from a national semifinal. It's just, like 8 days ago, we handled another team, and now we got more work. And then in 10 days, we're gonna have more work, and it just doesn't stop, man. Like, I know people want to focus on different things, but like, we got a game tomorrow, people. We got a game. Other people can do whatever they want to do. We got a game. We prepping for a game. So I love it, man. I'm excited. I've watched some like clips of like Fletch. I absolutely love the person this young man is becoming, man. Like, just like the maturity. Been loving watching that. Saw his interview today with EMAC. Shout out to EMAC, friend of the show. Man, I saw a video of him gifting, buying his teammates Adidas gear. When people, spend their NIL however they want to spend it, he chose to give back, to his teammates.
Right.
It shows how they're locked in, man, and I absolutely love it, man. I like how they've handled this week. I don't have any complaints. The work is the work, man. If you're not gonna focus on our natty, you might, these chances don't come along often. It's been over 20 years, so and you got a hell of an offense you're gearing up for. So I love it, man. I still can't believe we're here. It's dope, and just get ready for the work, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Kevin, man. So basically it's a 15-round drag 'em out fight tomorrow night, huh? I don't know about that, man. I have different feelings about it. I feel like it can go a couple ways, man. I feel like it can go a way where Miami has to play different than how they've been playing, meaning
Yep.
they could get behind and have to actually score. And you hear
Mhm.
Coach Dawson, man, and every OC, their job, or they want to score on every possession. Like it's no, but having to score on every possession and wanting to score on every possession is two different things.
Two different
You know
things.
what I mean? So it could go where they have to score on every possession. I could also see a world in which Miami just physically dominates and blows the doors off of them dudes. Like I could see that world. I could see where, Miami's up 28-0 at halftime, 28-3 at halftime. I
Yep.
could see that as well. So I don't know how it's gonna go, man. I think again, both teams are there for a reason. Miami is playing at a different level, man. Ole Miss is playing well too. So I don't, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be. Super. Joe, what concerns you the most versus Ole Miss, if anything, Tempo?
Chambliss.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the offense, man. It's definitely the offense. The way they put pressure on defenses, the way they spread you out, the way they force you to cover sideline to sideline, the whole field. The tempo. The tempo doesn't really, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The tempo don't really bother me because of the proven depth that we have.
Yep.
So we throw out waves. We've seen Ezekiel Marcelin playing. Like we've seen a
Facts.
lot of people playing, dog, that we're like, wait a minute. Jabari Antoine was playing. You got
last
Booker
game
Pickett coming in,
Yep.
Blunt. We have waves of talent that could come
Goggles.
in. So yeah, goggles, man. So and that's Scroggins for people who don't know. The tempo doesn't bother me as much as just the quarterback and the running back combination. I think their quarterback running back combination is the truth. And they do what they do well. We know what they're gonna do, but they do it well. And when you have a quarterback that can erase mistakes, because listen, their O-line is not good, fam. They haven't had a good O-line since Lane Kiffin been there. Like they haven't had a good O-line. And that don't matter. Like you're not supposed to have the number one offense or a top offense with a terrible O-line. It's not supposed to happen.
That's
like
true.
that.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that concerns me. Defensively, they don't concern me at all. So yeah.
Yeah, what I find interesting, obviously very good and very efficient offense, right? But you go with that tempo, you can give the ball back in 90 seconds, 2 minutes to a team that can drain the clock on you, right? Like just as the tempo gives, it could you know what I'm saying? The tempo gives it take away. So if you could have 4 plays, right? Like you had a quick first down, you had a first down, then 3 plays later you're punting because Miami figured, you know what I'm saying? Miami incomplete pass here, stopped run for Keywan Lacey, then you're behind the line. You know what I'm saying? You can play like that. So it can go either way. And that only 2 or 3 times in that game for Miami to, and then Miami just Fletchers you and Marty Browns you and Gerard Pringle, because this is a game where Miami can run, right? Once that 150 yards a game, this defense gives up, right? Like and the running game has been more potent, more consistent in the playoffs against better competition because this team does step up. So if you could do that, if you could have 150 yards at half, you know what I'm saying, just and then, you know what I'm saying, soften them up, then they got to bring in, you know, 8, 9 in the box, and then you hit them over the top a couple of times. Like, this game doesn't have to be this, you know what I'm saying, let's see what they're doing here. Our offense versus their defense. And our defense just, you know, stop them twice on that first half when they get the ball. I say that shit like it's easy, right? Like, but like slow them down a little bit, and you get the ball back in 2 minutes, and then you go on another 8-minute drive because you melt them down and melt the clock. That defense is gonna get tired. Like they just had an emotional win 6 days ago. They don't, you know, there's a lot going on over there. But this is a motivated football team because they're playing to spite Lane Kiffin. Like they're motivated because, like, oh, y'all think we're just him. So this is a team that you got to be aware of, and absolutely. But there's ways you can soften that up, man. And you just gotta, you know, again, like while other people are focused on the portal and all this other business, this team's been locked in. You seen Corey Heatherman's picture. That dude ain't slept. He hasn't left the facility in a week.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah, man. It's Miami has to score. Miami got to score every chance they get, man. When they have the ball and they go on them long drives, whether it's an 8-play drive, 15-play drive, whatever type of drive it is, they have to score. And I'm not talking about field goals, man.
Nope.
They got to score.
You got to get 7.
And that,
you got to get 7.
If we're talking about something that could come back to bite us, Coach Dawson in the red zone has to be a little bit more better. Wow, that sounds crazy. Has to be a little bit better. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. A little more better. A little more better blues,
that
Joe.
In my life, I don't even know where that came from. So that's
more better blues. That's
type of phrasing has never come out my mouth.
My dog said more better. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, man. We have to be better in the red zone, you know, play calling wise, and it's not like Coach Dawson has been awful. He's made a couple of faux pas. And he's admitted to them. Like like the first half last week, man, he hated that, and I hated it too. I was sitting there right with him. Like, what is we doing? But you know, we just have to score. We have to score touchdowns, not field goals. Because they can score, they can hit you for 21 in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So
easy.
That's all. Last King, salute.
Appreciate the dono, brother. If Miami beats Ole Miss, will they be the first team to play for a championship at their home stadium? And will they be the only on the visitor side that they do? Yes, they will be on the visitor side because they're the lower ranked team. But as far as first team hosting, I couldn't tell you that. We will definitely look that up and check our socials for that. And if anybody knows it in the chat, please let us know. Appreciate the dono.
I would have to think so in the bowl era, right? Because nobody, like, you have Miami, you've had Louisiana. Has LSU played in Louisiana?
No,
I don't think so. Texas,
I don't think so.
Nobody in Texas has played in Texas. And I think you got the Rose Bowl, right? So has USC played in the Rose Bowl in the championship?
Wasn't the Texas game, wasn't it? Like the Texas USC?
I feel like, was that in the Rose Bowl?
I think that was the Rose Bowl. Yeah.
That was one of the greatest games of fucking all time.
Fuck. Yo, that game is embedded in my brain, yo. That game was 42-38 Vince Young game, boy. Yeah, man, that game was crazy. So it would be USC. Yeah, it was the Rose Bowl. Yeah. So,
no, it wasn't. See, MJ Free saying no, it wasn't.
I want to hold on.
Yeah, I don't know where that game was at, but that game was crazy. I do know that.
Texas versus USC.
Oh, we beat Nebraska and Oklahoma. I was thinking more of in this era of football. He said we
Hey.
beat Nebraska and Oklahoma in the OB, no doubt.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, 2006 Rose Bowl.
Yeah. Come on, though.
Yeah.
One of the greatest games ever. I'm gonna remember where that one was at. I mind, you know what I'm saying? Like that one was there.
That was
So
a
yeah,
great
that's the
game.
one.
Yeah.
One of the greatest. Yeah, incredible game. But yeah, man. But since then, I think that's 20 years ago. So that's a long time ago. That's a different football now.
Yeah. So I mean, it's dope. You know what I mean? That it's gonna be those tickets are out of control. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
I saw like the cheapest ticket is like $2,000, man. So
that's right now.
I'll be out there, but we won't be going to that game.
No, we'll be out.
We'll be out.
Yeah.
We'll be out. So we'll be at the watch party. I'll be at the watch parties, man. You know what I mean? Let me know where the watch parties is at.
You pulling up.
Yeah, pulling up. So defensively, offensively for us, and them on defense, again, like you mentioned, man, bully. It's gonna be bully ball like we've been doing. Right? It's no different. Don't get cute. There's no reason to get cute
at all.
Run your offense. What I did notice about them, though, is that they try to limit the big play. They try to force you to go 15 plays, 10 plays, 8 plays. They try to force you to do that. So we have to be patient like we are. I know people point at that Coach Golding, I'm sorry.
Golding
has had Carson Beck in a little chokehold the past couple years.
Mm-hmm.
I think last year Carson Beck was against
the year before
Ole Miss. The year before that, yeah. So, but again, this is different. Somebody said LSU won a natty in New Orleans. So yeah, this
happened.
Yeah. So you said you were thinking about changing your score prediction, right?
I've gone back and forth. The score, it's just 10 to 14 points. And just how it goes. I'll go back on like 34-20, 34-24. With the score prediction, I just think I just think it's gonna be too much. I just think our offense is just gonna, like I said against the Ohio State game, I think our offensive line is just gonna melt them in that fourth quarter, and we're gonna have long, sustained drives. I just don't think, they're gonna be. And look, shout out to them, man. They've gotten here and it's dope. But yeah, I just think it's gonna be too much, just bully ball, man. I think Fletch is running on a different level. I think he's running with a different level of confidence and belief in himself. I think those 3 weeks that he got off towards the end of the season, it felt when Pringle kind of took over, he feels refreshed and rejuvenated because he's a very physical back. We've talked about it ad nauseum on this show, right? Like how he seeks physicality. Like he could have the hole to the left, but if he sees you on the right, hey dog, I'm gonna hit you in this first quarter. I'm gonna run right into you and through you. You might tackle me and I might get 2 yards after, but you gonna feel me this one. Then it's gonna be different. He's just running different, man. And I just think he's one of those kind of players and those kind of people that you can carry a team and the team will ride with him. Again, though, like there's things that we just like gloss over. When Malley fumbled, Fletch was the first person to go to him. Those are galvanizing points and moments for a team, man, where they can lock in. Because he's one of your leaders. He don't say much, soft-spoken, quiet, but he's locked in. And that type of person is somebody you follow in battle. Ruben Bain, same thing. Said it in the cinematic recap. Yo, man, I don't say a lot. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Like, they don't fight how we fight and whatever he says. So, yeah, man, like, yeah, so I got late touchdown by Miami. Same kind of drive as Ohio State, 34-20.
34-20. CB had 31-20.
Yep.
Polk 27-24.
Mm-hmm.
We got people in the chat 35-24. 24-17. Somebody's going 42-7. Really? We just being
Fresh does
disrespectful.
what he wants. Fresh does what he wants in this chat.
38-13.
All right.
38-24. 42. Wait, Fresh. What are we doing, man?
Fresh does what he wants in this chat, dog. He don't say nothing. Like, he's a person that like jumps in the group chat later and then like has responses late. Like, oh man, y'all said this 2 hours ago. My bad. 35-24 from Flying Pike.
Yeah, man. 38-17.
BK Kane says 71-0.
30-20. I like that. I like that 30-20. I like 34-17 too. I really don't think we will have a problem.
3 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
30? Yeah.
30.
Right? Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Yep. I really don't think we have an issue scoring, man. Like I said, not that they're a terrible defense, but out of all the defenses we play, I think they're the defense that can be had the most. You know, so yeah. Yo, what's your so tomorrow you driving back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, driving back tomorrow, man. You'll get back in the afternoon-ish, right? Around.
Yeah.
What happens before the game when you get back? You know what I mean? What happens, man? The game starts at what? 7:30?
7:30. Yeah.
7:30, man. What do you do, man? You take a nap, you chill, you clean up, you have a routine.
Yes, yes, I have a routine. This is a great question. I 100% have a routine. I start cleaning up random shit that makes no sense about nothing.
Because nothing
to do with it. Just like, oh man, let me wipe this window down real quick. You know what I mean? Like,
let me see what's under these couch cushions real quick.
Yeah, like let me go ahead and move this couch. It's been, you know what I'm saying, I haven't swept it in a couple of days, like that type of shit. But like, I just do random stuff because like just waiting out the game, right? Because I don't like sitting there and like I've already watched like the PFF breakdowns and I've already done all that. I don't like doing that the day of. Like by game day, I'm footballed out, right? Like I just want kick the ball off, yo. Let's get to it. But what I do, you know what I'm saying? After I'm done with the shit, after I'm done cleaning up and doing random stuff, let me fold this laundry real quick. Just random shit. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I cook up some wings. It's always game day is always wings or shrimp, right? Depending. So I cook up some wings, you know what I'm saying? Get them ready and right. And then they're done by kickoff. And then throughout the game, as I peruse my house, because I don't sit down, Joe, we watch the football game together. I do not sit down for a game, even in my house. I'm standing against my back wall, walking around and like drink out, sip a beer. You know what I'm saying? Grab a chicken wing and just kind of go like that. But yeah, like before kick, especially tomorrow, because I'm gonna be thinking about the game, the whole drive, and listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, 100. I just do busy, random ish, yo. What about you? Especially for you, too? Like, you played ball, right? Like, what's your game day like? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're 60 minutes away, 4 quarters, however you want to, from going to a national championship. How are you going to approach tomorrow?
Yeah, I used to hate night games because it was all day. Like, we're just chilling all day doing random shit. And I know for them, you know, they have, you know, like these days they have bowl stuff that they're doing, right? Interviews and the bowls have special things that they do for the players, you know. But yeah, man, for me, like tomorrow is different because it's not a weekend, right? So it's a work day. Luckily I have a lot to do tomorrow. I have a lot of meetings, so tomorrow should go fast during the day. Cause I have meetings all day, man. I'll be finished by 4. I have a late meeting from 4 to 5. They wild, and I don't know why they did that, but
make no sense. Could have been an email.
Yeah. So let's say I'm off at 5, man. That's perfect for me, because that's only a couple hours. So 5 o'clock. Make some dinner, cook up something. I don't know what. We'll figure it out. That's 6 o'clock. It's 6:15 at that time. Take a shower, get ready. Last time I shaped up my face and all that, so I'll probably do that. Get fresh for the game. Like I have an interview or something after. But
like you got to give a halftime interview. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. But you never know. Shape up, man. By the time I get out the shower and do all that, it's about 7:15. It's about time to roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I get my little wine, man, and we outside. We outside, man. Stand up the whole game. You know what I mean? Walking around, pacing. So yeah. Yeah,
it's a whole lot of me screaming at the TV. Yo, what are we doing, yo? You saw it? Like I'm directing traffic and shit. Yeah, no, it's a dope experience, man. Getting to still be playing football again, man. Like this is some dope shit. I can't wait for tomorrow. Obviously, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna do a post game, right after right after it's over, and yeah, man, come and hang out with your boy. You know how we do. It's always, yeah, it's always dope.
Nah, no pre-one, no pre-game tomorrow.
No pre-game.
There'll definitely be a post-game.
Yeah,
hopefully a celebratory post-game.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Yeah, the West Coast, the game starts at 4. No doubt, but that's not a bad time. Winston, 4:30. That's not a bad time.
You got the whole rest of the night's a party. You got the whole like the game's over at 8. You could go out, you can go outside, be outside, call out. Call out right now for Friday, because it's gonna be a celebration, man.
But he's saying, I think it's 4:30. People are working.
Yeah,
people gotta get off work and get home or whatever.
Food poisoning. If you
get off early,
food poisoning works all the time, yo.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Hopefully those guys, and I no doubt, man. Like I said earlier, man. The staff, we were extremely hard, and we're always hard on the adults in the building. We always say it doesn't matter if you bring in 85 stars. The adults in the building have to develop those 5 stars. They have to nurture those 5 stars.
Yep.
And the adults in the building have done that. You see the difference. You see the difference, man. And again, man, salute to everybody in that building, man. We've been fortunate enough to be in that building. We've been fortunate enough to meet people in that building. We've been fortunate enough to talk, hang out with people in that building. Salute to everybody in that building, man. They are genuine, like real genuine people in that building. Like we've never felt uncomfortable, never felt like, what y'all doing here? None of that. None of that. They look out for us every single time, man. And you could tell they look out for their players.
Yep.
No player, when people leave in the portal, they usually have something crazy to say. You hear a crazy story. Nah.
Yep.
Nobody.
Nope.
If you were on a show Wednesday, salute Brock Shot's granddad, man. He was in there like, yo, my grandson love Miami. No hard feelings.
Yep.
We just moving on. And that's dope. That's dope, man. So that's a testament to the adults in the building, man. Salute.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Best of luck to Brock Shot too, man. Going to Indiana, close to the back home. And all the players that are left in, ain't no ill will, man. There's never going to be any of that from us here on the show. Wish them all the best of luck. Charles Brandy back to Michigan State.
Yep.
You know, wherever these young men land. Sometimes it's not your path, man. Sometimes you got to find your own way. But our way right now is national semifinal against Ole Miss, and that's the work, man. And I love that the everybody in the building has focused on this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that they've been locked in because these chances are rare, man. You got to take advantage of every one of these seconds, and your whole coaching staff is there. There's nobody flying back and forth for a different role in a different group. Like, none of that, man. So, yeah, man, it's like you said it perfectly, man. We've gotten the honor and the pleasure of being there. But yeah, man, there's work to do tomorrow, man. Hotty Toddy on the Clocky, huh? Hotty Toddy on the Clocky.
Toddy on it. Juan, nah, we don't have nobody in Arizona, man. We'll have boots on the ground in Miami though for the chip. You know, assuming we make it. Hopefully, we make it. You know, one game at a time. But yeah, man, we don't have nobody. We don't have nobody on the ground in Arizona, man. So, nah.
What we got? Is it good money over here?
Yeah, man. Listen, everybody. Like I said,
what up? Did I miss it? Did you say it already?
That's what?
Your prediction?
Yeah, man. You said 38-28. 38-28, my prediction.
Okay. All right.
38-28, man. I think they score late. You know, trying to catch up. I think they score late. But I think we go up early. That's been our MO, right? Apply pressure early, attack early, wear them down, and then by the end, but I think, Trinidad Chambliss does some things late and they get on the board, but I think it's not really a close game. Visually, like they'll see the domination, we'll see the domination, things like that. So
the score will be misleading to what the game actually was.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, I feel you on 28 is high. Yeah, I feel you, but that's what it is. Again, man, like I said before, take anything you see on the portal with a grain of salt, man. Just wait until you hear the announcements. Please be patient. Coach Cristobal moves at his own time. He's not worried about the portal like that right now. You know what I mean? We worried about winning this game. You'll hear some things after the game probably this weekend. If not, you'll hear stuff after the championship, man. Whatever. But if you just pay attention, there's been some people that visited and you haven't heard from them since then, right? You haven't heard anything since the visits, right? So pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. When it comes to the quarterback situation, just look around. Pay attention to who's going where and what's happening. You know what I mean? Think of it as process of elimination, right? Think about, Sorsby's at Texas Tech, right? Who's at LSU? Somebody will be at LSU soon, I'm sure. Nobody's at LSU yet. Somebody will be at LSU. Ty Simpson says he's going to the league. Look at that. Before. Could be not.
Yeah.
Moore at Oregon. Pay attention to what happens to that. He's saying, word is he don't want to play for the Jets if he goes to the league. You know what I mean? So he may go back to Oregon. Who knows? Just pay attention to what's going on, man. I would take Joy Taylor.
One got a thing for Joy Taylor, though. He got a thing for Joy Taylor. Salute to him. He's kept consistent on that.
Joy Taylor's thuggish, man. She may be too tough for you, Juan. She may be too a little gangster for you, Juan. Joy Taylor gangster, son. She may bend you over, Juan. You know what I mean? she may try to chill out.
Oh, you crazy, fam. You crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Our fan base would cook if they sign a bunch of transfers but lose this game because he wasn't focused, right? I mean, Absolutely, man. Forget that transfer
That
stuff. We're gonna figure that. Like, that's the one thing we should listen. We've done this song and dance for how many years now? Talent acquisition is not anything that needs to be worried about.
Look at
like,
the roster.
Coach Cristobal got that on lock. That's on lock. Dog.
Look at the roster that's playing tomorrow. Like, look at that. Like, what are we talking about? Literally, I've never had an ounce of worry in this at all.
Yeah.
At all, man.
Yeah, we good money, man.
All right, man. Money. Y'all be good. Hey, scan that QR code right there. Takes you everywhere our podcasts are. Get some merch. I'm saying lace your boots up. You heard merch on there, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be good. Be back tomorrow night right after the game, man, for the post game. Appreciate y'all, man.
Get ready.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching. You heard. Thanks for listening. We appreciate y'all. You already know every Wednesday, 6 o'clock. You already know every Sunday. Right on time.